Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Williams, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today is Sunday, August 4th, 2024. Not gonna lie, it's really Saturday, but I'm gonna post it on Sunday, so that's why I say that. I know I always say it. I can't lie. So already had a great day today. My husband and I went to a farmer's market this morning. Had my hair done. He's getting his hair done. We've got church, and then we're going to my favorite restaurant, Papa Do's. So I have to start by telling you, in my opinion, one of the most heartwarming, wonderful, I just can't tell you. You may know I'm a school librarian, and obviously this is my weekend gig. So this week the teachers went back to school. The kids go back this coming week on Wednesday, and we have a fabulous PTA at our school, and they were working and cleaning and doing a bunch of stuff at school, and their kids were there. And one of the parents had texted me earlier this summer and said, "Hey, what's your address?" So I sent it to her, and I didn't hear from her, so I didn't get anything. And I was like, "Oh, anyway, that's fine." So she was like, "Hey, have you seen Julia today?" And I said, "No, not yet, She goes, "Well, she has something for you." She goes, "Like, we meant to send it, but we just never got to it. It's had your address on it, but she's here to give it to you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "So here's what happened." She said, "One day this summer, my kids were making me crazy. If you're a parent, you 100% understand that." And she said, "And I told them, just go find something to do." Well, what she found was my YouTube channel. And I had told the kids I had a YouTube channel. And she made one of my cards. All this means so much to me. So, and she brought it to me. It has a beautiful note inside. So here is the card that she made. Here is the card that I had made. I think hers is better. She said, "Mom, I didn't have all the supplies, but I did the best I could." Y'all, this card means more to me probably than anything I've ever received. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciated it. So, seriously, this just meant the world to me. So I had to share this with you. Julia, if you're watching, I love you and I appreciate you so much. She's leaving us. She's going to middle school. So, rude. Why do these kids have to get that? Grow up and do that. All right. So I'm excited about today's. Oh, and, if you are in the Dallas area, I do a monthly card class. And my next one is December 15th at 6 o'clock. If you are interested in, reach it out to me. Julia, if you and your mom want to come, let me know. I'd love to have you. So I'm going to, so that's just another little thing. I also sell Mary Kay if you ever need Mary Kay. And I sell Stampin' Up! So if you need a demonstrator, I'm your girl. Actually, the mini catalog is open for demonstrators to start purchasing from this week. And so I'm really excited because I've got quite a long list of that. So let me flip the camera around, show you what we're doing today. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so here is my thing. And I do know I've got to cover that up. Okay. I'm just going to put a piece of paper right there. Okay. So here is what we're doing today. We are making this card right here. I love this card. This card uses the stamp set Spotlight on Nature. And this does have a die cut that goes with it. And there's circles. And if you don't have the circles, you have to have it. But this, I just think, is a lovely set. Now, I did this card with another stamp set in totally different colors that I will show you at the end, so you have to stay. I'm not going to lie, I do that on purpose. So, here it is. I'm pretty excited. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give you the measurements for this paper, the white and the black. So here are the measurements for that. So snap a pic, do what you need to do. Here are the measurements for that. I'm going to set them right here. And that gives you a little bit of time. Okay, I'm gonna set this. Now, I never do 2 cards alike. I'm fixing my camera because I'm trying to get it more on my whole glass mat, which if you like this glass mat, because it's awesome, it is available for you to purchase now on the Stampin' Up! Website. So again, if you do not have a demonstrator, it would be my honor to be your demonstrator. Okay, I think I'm driven you crazy enough. Hopefully that's where it needs to be, right? Because that's where that light is, right? So I'm gonna have to put that there. I wonder, let me get a big piece. I'm just gonna do a big piece because I'm gonna need the grid paper. I'm gonna need the grid. All right, so let me put this down like this. Okay, here we go. Let me show you how we're going to do this. Now, you have probably seen this technique before a million times. You're going to be like, Amy, this is not a new technique. And you would be correct. But this is my take on this particular technique. All right. So I've got my first piece, and it's 5 by 2 1/4. And I'm going to get my Stampin' Seal. Oh, look, there's junk on the back, but you know what? It doesn't matter. And I'm going to go like this because I don't want it to be... I don't want it to be totally sticky. I'm going to stick it down. I'm going to put my glasses on. And I'm going to stick it down on and really using that grid paper. Okay. I want that grid paper. Ha! Good job. Good job, Aim. All right. There we go. Let's try that again. Okay. So there you go. I am sticking all 3 down because it'll work better. Okay. So then I'm going to add the next one. And you can add it kind of wherever you want. I'm going to add it here. Oh, wait, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look. So I'm going to do a square and a half of each. Okay. And then I'm just going to put that, and I want that right there. Okay. Now I know that my card is 4 1/4. So this one can't be right here because then I'm over 4 1/4. So right here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't want it too far over there. So I'm going to put this, if I put it here, let's go. Let's see. I don't want a half here. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. So that leaves me that, and it's going to be matted. So I'm going to put it right here. I've got 2 1/2 squares here, 3 1/2 squares here. So I'm going to bring that down about a half and put it like that. And I don't know if I put any, I did not. Okay, so I'm going to put that. Oh, I hope I'm doing that right. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to do that again. I'm sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. So I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to bring it down just like that. Okay. So that is my card. Now the next thing I'm going to do is ink it up. So I'm going to start by doing the sentiment, and I'm just doing the thanks in the stamp set. Okay. I just used the little thanks. You can use whatever one you wanted. I just wanted to make sure that I just wanted to use one card. I want my thanks to be right here. So I'm going to put that down first. Okay. All right. Nope. I still need that, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stamp right here. I'm going to ink it up. Okay, and I'm going to start here, and I'm going to put it right here. And I have that thanks there just because I know that I'm not going to go over it. And I'm going to give it a nice little push. And I'm going to go straight up. And I did not do a very good job there because I did not push very hard there, did I? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scrap it. And I'm going to start over. Because that's what you do when you're Amy and you make a mistake. So that's okay. All right, we're going to put it here. I'm going to do it on an inch line there. Okay. 1. 2. I'm going to go that. Actually, I'm gonna go 1/2 inch there. I'm gonna do that. 2. And then my square, okay. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square that I don't want to get too far. I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, a little bit. Perfect. All right, let's try it again. All right. That's what happens when you're live and you know you're going to make mistakes. I have a whole bunch of them left. All right. Thanks. All right. And thanks for watching. I do appreciate you very much watching. All right, so here we go. 1. Got it. Okay. No, I'm not stressed. I am stressed. I won't lie. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna do this one like this. Like that. Okay. And like that. All right. So that is done, and I'm gonna put the black away. Oh, wait. It's not done. I'm gonna do one more thing with this and with my card. Now, this is a piece of basic white thick because I do like to use thick cardstock when I do that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold my card, and I'm okay that it has that because you know what? It's going to cover up, and so I'm not going to waste this card. Now, I'm going to stamp this down here on the inside because I want to. And then, okay, and I'm gonna tell you something. I love my bone folder. I 100% love my bone folder, but you know what? Sometimes I can't find that little booger and it drives me crazy. So you know what I do? I take my block and I go like that. It works just as well. And there you go. So I do use that. I know that that is not a very good sales 101 technique. I do know that. That is a Amy, I'm cheap technique. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this little guy right here. This is the half butterfly. All right, I'm going to stamp him right here. And I think no, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut him out. I'm good. All right. Now I'm going to do this. Now, on my first card, I used Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and Garden Green. I love this color combination. I think it's gorgeous. But if you know me, you know that no 2 cards are ever alike. So I'm going to use Pretty in Pink, Berry Burst, and Garden Green. And I'm going to start, now typically I go like darker to lighter, but I want the lighter to be in the middle because I want Thanks to be with the lightest color. So I've got my Pretty in Pink, and I have got my Pretty in Pink blending brush. And if you notice it looks a little wet, it's because it has glycerin on it from a previous thing. And you know what? I'm totally fine with that. Glycerin is amazing. All right. And it makes it so smooth. And so I'm just going to do my Thanks in the middle, just like that, with my Pretty in Pink. Okay. Now I'm going to get my Berry Burst. Okay, I love Berry Burst. I just think it's just the most gorgeous color ever. All right, I'm going to take that. All right, and then I'm going to do this. And I am actually going to give it a little pressure. If you know me, I'm a little scared of color sometimes. I do get a little frightened of color. But I am learning that, you know what, you can't be afraid of color. And I'm going to go back over it with that to blend those colors in. Now, I'm going to take this, while I'm at it, I'm going to use the sky, and I'm going to go around just like this with the Berry Burst. Okay. And then this with the Pretty in Pink. Just using the extras. Okay. And then my last color is going to be Garden Green. Okay. I'm going to close the Berry Burst up. Well, I'm not. You never know. I might decide I need it. So I've got Garden Green, and I'm going to do it at the bottom. Just like that. Oh, I love these colors. Oh, all right. And then I'm going to add that little bit of green right in here. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I actually want, I don't say this very often, a little more dark berry burst right here. I want to really get those corners and really get that. Okay, that makes me happy. Okay, look how pretty that is. Now, I love this, and if this is enough for you, I want you to stop, and that's fine. But I love to give a little texture with water. So I have my little bowl, and I have just water in it. And I'm going to take my fingers, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to flick it. Okay? I'm going to flick it. And you can see, hopefully, what it's doing. And I have a tendency to over flick, which I probably have. Okay, so I'm going to give that just a second. Not too long, but you can see the spots kind of coming out. And I just like that. I'm going to let that sit for a second, and I'm going to do my little butterfly, and I stamped him. I'm going to do my Pretty in Pink. I'm using dark right now. I'm going to go with light. No, I'm not. I'm being a little ADHD right now, aren't I? Okay, so I'm going to do Pretty in Pink at the bottom, at the inside, and then do the lighter. Okay. And then I'm going to do the Berry Burst on the ends, which is kind of odd for me. I usually will do the darker on the inside. Okay. Okay, and then the lighter on the outside. I don't know, it's just kind of, I wasn't feeling that today. I want to do that. All right, so I'm going to take this again. I'm the darker one. And I'm just going to kind of do that on these outsides. Okay. Let's kind of add those, do that. Now, that is not blended at all, and I know that. I'm going to take my other pink again, and I'm just going to blend them in. Just going to kind of play with them and just kind of bring it down a little bit and blend that. And that makes me happy. Okay. All right. So there's this. And look how this just kind of keeps getting even more beautifuler and beautifuler. And I'm going to pull it up just so you can see it. Hopefully you can see those little dots of colorfulness. Okay. Now I am going to take my snips and I'm going to cut this out. And I'm going to just fussy cut. I could have made one of these beforehand and said, oh, look, it just took me 2 seconds. And you were like, that could have taken her an hour. But it's not going to. You're going to see me cut it right now. I am not going to spend a ton of time. When we do Stamp Club, Sweet Susan is like, I don't like to cussy cut. Because she calls it cussy cutting. And I said, I always say, I'm good. I'll cut it for you. Don't worry. And I always cut it for her. But just remember, you're turning the paper. You're not turning the scissors. The scissors are pretty much going to stay in one place. Okay? It's the paper that turns. All right? And that makes it easier. You can make curves. And there you go. There you've got your little cute little butterfly, and he's sweet. I like him. Okay, let's put this little card together. Okay. I always have this fear. I'm going to actually turn this over just in case this is still wet and the ink is wet. I don't want that to mess up my card. So it doesn't look like this. We're going to add black behind each color. Okay. So I'm going to take these apart gently, okay, gently, come on, come apart. Okay, so like that. I love how this is this nice little line right there. I don't know why that makes me happy, but it does. All right, so I'm gonna turn all these over and I'm gonna put adhesive on them. Okay. If you've ever been somebody who's made multiple cards at a time, you know that you lay them all out, you do them like all at once. Okay. So I'm going to get that in the middle, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to get this on. That's got a little adhesive right there, so I'm going to turn it over. Okay. Then I've got that. Then I've got my square piece. I don't know. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it because it was stupid. All right. So I've got my top. And you can see on here, look, do you see how this doesn't, obviously, when it doesn't do it, it doesn't matter. It does, I mean, it doesn't stamp all the way to the edge. That's okay. That's why you have this. Just ran out. I love it when it happens on camera so that I can show, oh, well, that's not what I meant. Hold on. I like to show how to refill these, okay? So I am just going to open the package. All right. All right, so it just comes out. This is, I think this intimidates some people refilling and they don't buy the refills. All you do is you open it up, you pull this out, and you put this one in. And that, I say that. Okay, there we go. Right there. You get on camera and you get all nervous. Okay, and then you snap it back. And that's all you have to do. So, and then you're gonna have to give it a little bit, and then you're good to go. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this on here. And I'm looking at this to make sure, because you can see where this fits. Okay, so that fits on there. And then I'm going to do this one. And this fits on here, just like that. And look how that just lines up. Just like that. Isn't that so cool? All right, and then I'm going to put this on here. And look, covered up. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. And let's see. I'm going to do that. Okay, I've got that. And then this little guy is just going to go right here. So I'm going to get my dimensionals because he deserves some dimension, right? All right, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put him right here, just like that. And there is my card. It's got a little color on the inside, color on the outside. Now, if I had some jewels, I probably could add some jewels to this, but I didn't think about it till this very second. So I'm not going to add any jewels to it right now. How about that? So here's my original. Okay, here's my second color grouping. Okay, which one do you like better? I like them both. Now, I also got out, I wanted something like totally different. So I got out Sketched Butterflies, which I don't know if you're familiar with Sketched Butterflies, but it is another gorgeous set we have. Hold on. Well, I don't know where I put it. So I can't show it to you right now, but here's the card I made with that one. And that one was just moody black. I was going for the moody blues, and so I did that with Gorgeous Grape, Balmy Blue, and believe it or not, Misty Moonlight. So that's what I did with that one. All right, so I hope that you like what I did today. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week. Those of you that are in education in Texas, you're going to be starting school very, very soon. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. If you are not in education, well, then I still hope you have a beautiful week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.